In this video we will have focus on the installation of our FW handy units in anilox cleaning. Everything in this video will be shown in the manual as well. When the machine arrives at the factory, it's important to check the crate and the machine for damages during transportation. It's very important that these damages are reported to the forwarding company in order to claim for any damages. Prior to the installation by the FlexOS service department, we will be sending out commissioning forms and floor plans on which you'll be able to fill in any damages. It's a checklist where you can see and check all the points to make sure everything is okay. This must be sent back to FlexOS per mail to ensure that everything is okay, everything is checked and everything is prepared. In order to level out the machine, we usually take it in 3 points at the machine, where we level out in both directions. On the left side here, as this, and then the same procedure in the middle and on the right side of the machine. If it is necessary to adjust the level of the machine, it's done by adjusting the feet by loosening the nut up top and then adjusting the feet height here. On these backline units, you should be aware that the material is a little bit soft, so it can bend a little bit when adjusting the feet. Now we're going to connect the air, which you supply according to the floor plan provided earlier by the service. This is done by taking the quick connection and mounting it onto the air pressure regulator. The air pressure should be adjusted to between 6 and 7 bars. It's adjusted on this handle up here. In order to protect the air components, it's important that the air is clean and dry. Now we're going to connect the water, which is supplied either by your water supply or by a recirculation unit. The required water flow is described in the floor plans and in the manual. The water is connected here on the water inlet. The water outlet will be connected up here to the drain valve. It will be connected either to the sewer system or to a recirculation unit. Regarding the water outlet, it's important to check with the local authorities if you lead it straight to the sewer system. The pressure of the high pressure rinse is already adjusted from the factory. Should it be necessary to adjust the pressure, you can see the pressure here on the manometer, and if it's necessary to regulate, you can do that on the high pressure regulator here. It's important that the minimum water flow is met, as otherwise it will damage the pump. It's furthermore important that the water is free of dirt particles, etc., to avoid damaging the pump. The recommended temperature of the water is 30 degrees. Now we connect the electricity. The electricity for this specific unit is explained in the floor plan and in the manual. Before turning on the power, it's important that you check that the wires are connected correctly on the main switch. After that, you can turn on the main power. As previously mentioned, you can find the technical information on the floor plan in the manual and on the machine tag found on the back of the machine. Now we're going to fill the liquid into the tank. In order to do this, you need the filling pipe. We have it here. And you need to mount it on the top of the tank, on the lid of the tank, by removing the plug and mounting it here. Now that the filling pipe is mounted onto the tank, you can start filling the liquid into the tank. As such, while you're filling liquid into the tank, you can monitor the level on the screen. When handling the liquids, it's important to follow the safety instructions. This concludes the installation video. I hope it will be helpful. If you have any questions or doubts, you can always contact the service department.